What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia, and this is a strength training workout for seniors.
This routine does require a chair and dumbbells, and we recommend having a few different weights available so that you can switch up your weight as needed.
We'll provide both standing and seated exercises so that you can choose which is best for you.
Let's begin. Throughout today's routine, we're going to be providing both standing and seated variations. We encourage you to mix it up, choose which ones are right for you. To get started with our warm-up, we're going to perform a page turner. Our hands are going to be out in front of us and together, straight arms. Let's rotate to our left side, opening up our chest and shoulders, big twist. Come back to center. Now let's do opposite side. This move is really the same for both standing and seated variations, except for, of course, the standing variation has that extra balance element. Inhale as you twist back, exhale as you bring it back to center. One last one, opening our chest, shoulders, and back. Last one, big rotation, and back to center. Next up, let's perform an overhead reach plus march in place. I'm gonna start with my hands up here by my ears, and I'm gonna reach overhead and then alternate right and left legs, marching. Want nice, big, full extension on that reach, finishing with your biceps by your ears, the best that you can.
Moving at a pace that's comfortable for you.
That's right, and this is just the warm-up, so not getting too crazy just yet. Pulling down from the elbows and then reaching up high with our hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, shake it loose, ready to go. Claudia, ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Our first move is gonna be a dumbbell reverse row. We're gonna need 2 dumbbells for this one, and we're gonna perform 12 repetitions in total. Our setup for the standing and seated variations are going to look almost identical for this. I have my knees bent. I'm going to hinge my waist on a 45-degree angle. And now with a straight back, I'm going to pull back from my elbows and then return my dumbbells back to starting position. Excuse me. We're going to do this one for 12 repetitions in total. Ready and begin.
If you're on the chair, make sure that you are on there in a safe position where you don't find yourself falling forward.
That's 4. We're inhaling as we pull up and exhaling. I should say the other way around. Inhaling on the way down, exhaling as we pull up.
There's 8.
Keeping that back straight. And again, today, all controlled movements here.
The last one right here.
And 12.
Good job.
All right, next up, we're gonna move into an exercise for our lower body. We're both gonna use our chair for this one. I'm gonna perform a dumbbell chair squat.
And I'm gonna perform a chair get up.
So I have my 2 dumbbells, and I'm gonna start with my feet hip width apart. I'm gonna break at my hips, then at the knees, good posture, tap my butt to the chair and back up.
For my variation, we wanna use our legs as much as possible, only having our hands here for assistance if needed.
We're gonna do 12 repetitions in total. You decide which one's right for you, or if you don't even wanna use the dumbbells and you wanna do my variation, but just body weight, another option for you. Ready and begin.
So I'm going up while he is sitting down.
We're breathing in on the way down and exhaling on the way up. Nice and under control on this one. Let's be one of those exercises that would certainly be easier if you were racing through it. But this is a strength training workout, not in it for speed. Really want to focus on that time under tension, making those muscles, joints work. And then we get all those amazing benefits of weight-bearing exercises, including increased bone density. Good posture here. Our shoulders are back. Our feet stay flat on this one.
That's 9.
We
3
don't
more to go.
We don't want to fall back onto our heels or fall forward onto our toes.
And that's why you have your hands here if you're doing the chair get up, just to kind of help with some stabilization. If you're feeling a little unsteady.
Keep that oxygen flowing. We're almost there.
That's 11. Let's do one more.
And there is 12.
Nice
Excellent.
work.
Okay, for our next one, we're going to do a dumbbell neutral press. I'm going to go a little bit lighter in my weight for this one. And no chair, so I'll be standing. With our 2 dumbbells, we're going to bring our dumbbells up to our chin. Elbows are in, palms facing one another. Now we're going to press straight up overhead, finishing with our biceps by our ears. We're doing this one for 12 repetitions in total. Ready and begin. As you can see, the move looks the same whether you're standing or seated. Inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Under control. And again, choosing your weight is so important on this. If it's too easy and you're like, I'm not even feeling anything, then you need to increase that resistance, increase your load. But if you get to this halfway point and you're already ready to call it a day, then you need to decrease that weight use.
There's number 9. You have 3 more to go.
So these last 3 should be a challenge for you if you pick the appropriate weight.
There's 11. Last one right here.
And 12.
Excellent.
All right, we are gonna move into an exercise for our upper back next. So remember that dumbbell reverse row we did at the beginning. Most of you want to use a little lighter weight for this one than you used on that one. We're gonna do a dumbbell face pull with our feet hip width apart. I'm gonna hinge at my hips, back is straight. The difference on this one now is I'm gonna pull these weights and up by my face. So my elbows pull up. Let's work on our upper back on this one. Gonna do this one together. Again, another 12 repetitions. Ready and begin.
So I'm seated pretty much all the way back on my chair. That way it gives me an opportunity to lean at a 45-degree angle safely.
Pulling those dumbbells up by our face, elbows are up. That first row is working our lats, which are that big back muscle under our arms. This one's more so working our upper back, rear deltoids.
Here's number 10. You have 2 more of these to go.
Keep that back straight throughout. Last one.
And 12.
Excellent. Next up, we're gonna work on our core with a dumbbell twist. We need 1 lighter dumbbell for this one. Doesn't take much weight. We're gonna grab onto it on either side. Our posture is good. Our shoulders are back. Elbows are at a 90-degree angle. A little bend in those knees, especially if you're standing. And now we're gonna twist left to right, keeping our core tight and engaged throughout the whole move. So we don't want it loose. If you place your hands here on the side, you want it 360-degree bracing. You're pressing out. 30 seconds. Ready, begin. So side to side here. It's not a speed move, so we're not trying to do this back and forth, but instead, we really just want to keep our core tight while we twist side to side and make that core do the work. Make those abs do the work.
I would say exhale at the hardest part of the movement, which is when you're all the way twisted to the left or to the right, and inhale as you bring it back around.
Yeah, and that'll give you that extra contraction. Last 10 seconds, almost there. Staying tight. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice job.
All right, no weights needed for our next one. We're gonna move to a lower body move. A couple different variations here, so you'll decide which is best for you. I'm gonna perform a reverse lunge, but I'm gonna use my chair just to help me with my balance. With one hand on the chair, I'm gonna step back, bring both knees to a 90-degree angle, and then return back to my starting position.
And I'm going to perform a seated leg extension. So notice I'm all the way to the front of my chair, lean slightly back at an angle, and I'm just extending my right leg and squeezing my quad right at the top.
We're gonna do 10 on each side. Again, you decide which one's right for you today. Ready and begin. If you're doing my variation, we don't wanna bounce that knee up off the floor. We wanna make sure that we're keeping those knees nice and healthy. And to do so, ideally we're getting to a 90-degree angle on both. But if you can't quite get there and you're maybe only halfway down, that's okay as well.
That's number 6. And for my variation, again, nice and slow pace. Up here at the top, give it a squeeze for a 1/1000 and return.
And here we go, last one, number 10.
Ooh, nice job. I feel my leg burning on this side.
Well, we're gonna feel the other one here in a moment. We gotta do both sides, keep it even.
Keep it even.
All right, ready and begin. Make sure you remember which one you did first. I think I almost forgot. Keeping good posture here. Again, syncing your breathing along with the movement.
So exhale as you extend your leg out. Inhale as you bring it back.
My variation, I'm inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up.
This is 6. 4 more to go.
So as Claudia said earlier, we're always exhaling on the hardest part of the movement. That's our goal.
2 more to go. And last one. Give us a big exhale. Shh. And
Excellent.
return.
Okay, let's give those legs a bit of a break here. We're gonna move into a dumbbell side raise. We need 2 lighter dumbbells for this one. We're gonna start with our hands at our side with our weights. Shoulders are back. We're gonna bring those dumbbells up in a controlled manner until our arms are parallel to the floor, and then control that lowering phase. So you don't need to go any higher than that.
Yeah, we're not trying to fly away, so don't bring them up too high. So nice and parallel and return.
Healthy shoulders is the name of the game. We
That's
got
right.
12 repetitions. Ready and begin.
So exhale, bring them up, inhale down for 1.
And again, you can tell one of our focuses through this workout has been to remind you there are 2 parts to every move, right? So it's not enough to just get those dumbbells up, but we need to control that lowering phase as well.
If you're having a hard time controlling it, that means that your weight is a little too high.
Yeah, that's a great point. Adjusting accordingly. Or if you can't do it without sacrificing form and using momentum.
Here's 7.
Or the other way around, if you're doing this and you're like, what's the big deal? This is easy. Especially about right now, you should be feeling it.
There's 9. You should really be feeling it at 9.
And if you're not, it's time to increase that weight. Don't be scared to do so. It's how we get stronger, increasing that load, forcing those muscles to adapt.
2 more. Here's 11. Last one right here. Exhale for 12.
All right. We are going to work on a combination move next for our posterior chain, and then our lower leg. We're going to perform a dumbbell RDL, which stands for Romanian deadlift. I didn't make up the name, I promise. Plus calf raise. So with our feet hip width apart, I'm going to start with a little bend in my knees. Our variations are going to look very similar. I'm going to press my hips back as I hinge at my waist, keeping my back straight. Dumbbells come just below my knees, and then I'm going to stand up, hips forward, and up onto the balls of my feet for a calf raise.
So essentially the same on my end, just being back far enough to where I can remain nice and stable on my chair.
You decide which variation is right for you. We have 12 repetitions. Ready and begin. Keep that back straight. So my variation is definitely going to hit the hamstrings and the glutes a little bit more, but both of our variations are hitting that whole back. And if you're feeling your lower back on this one, that's actually good. We want a strong lower back.
That's right.
We need to work our lower back the same way we work all the rest of our muscles.
So until your back gets strong enough, you might feel a little bit of pressure down there.
But keep it straight and you'll be safe.
Yep.
Keep that
Safe and
core
healthy.
engaged. So we're just not rounding here, right? We don't want to be like this. But instead, keeping those shoulders retracted. Head stays in line with your spine.
That's right.
And then really, again, when I say that 360-degree bracing, it's like around our whole stomach. It's like a balloon, and we're filling it up, pushing out all the way around.
Here's number 10. 2 more.
Again, keep up this nice controlled pace. You're doing great. We're almost there.
Last one.
Excellent. There's 12.
Woo.
All right. Excellent work, Claudia.
Woo-hoo. Nice work out there.
Excellent work out there to you, HASfit Tribe. And it is that time of the session to move into our cool down. And the purpose of the cool down is to allow our heart rates to come down slowly. We get some added mobility, flexibility work in, and it'll help reduce our soreness over the next few days. So our cool down is going to be performed seated. So regardless of which variations you've been doing today, I need you to find a nice sturdy chair. And we're going to move into a seated quad stretch. So those quads, that big thigh muscle up in front. We're going to scoot to the right side of our chair, opposite side hand here, just to keep us safe. And we're going to pull that foot back. If you can do it on your own, great. If you need to kind of grab and give it a little hand here, you can do so. And then we're going to lean back in our chair, and you can feel that stretch, hip flexor, quad. And it's just a static stretch. So we're just going to hold here. Nice, big, deep breaths. Ooh, that one feels good. If we spend a lot of time seated throughout our day, often these hip flexors and quads get so tight. We need to show them some love here. For 3, 2, 1. All right, come on up, bring that foot up. And now let's scoot to the opposite side. Of course, we got to keep things even here. And again, if you need to help it along to get that foot back, do so. And then gently come back, and we're just going to hold. And don't be alarmed if one side is tighter than the other. I know my left side is extra tight right now. Mm-hmm. That's totally common. A lot of lifestyle factors. And that's why we're here stretching. Nice big deep breaths for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Sitting back up. We're going to move into a one-leg hamstring stretch now. So let's take our right leg and we're going to straighten it out. So we're just on that heel. Left knee is bent. I'm just kind of scooting to the front of my chair a little bit. And now I'm going to safely and gently reach towards the toes of that extended leg. You don't have to actually touch it. If you can, great. Just reach towards it.
You might be able to touch just your knee right now,
yeah,
or your shin.
Whatever you can do. But we want to keep this leg straight. So the temptation will be to bend that knee to get there. Don't do that. Just keep it straight. Even if you can only, even if you're only here, that's okay. So we're going to work on mobility of that hamstring, glute, lower back, upper back, all with this one move. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Let's switch legs. Again, same thing, opposite leg here. Nice big deep breath. And let's move into that second leg.
Ooh, and again,
reaching.
You might feel more tight on one side. I felt like that.
Okay, you felt that one, huh?
Man, that right leg felt really comfortable, but the left one
caught you off guard, did it?
Caught me off guard.
See, we're human as well out there, folks. We're all just in it together, trying to get a little better each and every day.
Right.
Nice, big, relaxing, deep breaths as we hold this static stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Sit up. I want nice, big posture for this next one. Shoulders are back, right? Just chin is back, and we're just looking big and tall here. And we're going to perform a shoulder box plus reach. My elbows are going to be at my side at a 90-degree angle. First, we're going to bring those upper arms up till they're parallel to the floor. Then pull the hands back as far as you can pull them. Like imagine I'm there in person and I'm gently pulling those hands back. Now we're going to reach straight up overhead, finishing with those biceps by your ears. Now let's reverse it. Pull the elbows down as the hands are pulling back. Hands come forward, elbows to our side. So that's just one. We're going to work through that again. Upper arms up. Hands back. Reach up as high as you can reach to the ceiling. Not out in front of you. Straight up.
Up, 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 up.
Pull back down, elbows down while the hands are back. Hands forward. Elbows to the side. Let's do it one last time. Upper arms up. Hands back. Hands up. Reach.
Reaching up.
further than the past times. Elbows down while pulling the hands back still. Hands forward, elbow to the side, and that is it.
Nice
workout
work.
there, HASfit Tribe. Made it through today's workout. You should be proud of yourself for that. And one of the things that we found that really helps our people stay motivated and consistent
And accountable.
is following a complete exercise program. They're just so helpful because you get in every day and you know what you're supposed to be doing. You can check it off the list.
So very helpful. And those can be found on the HASfit app.
So download it now and check it out.
If you are on social media, don't forget to like us, whichever platform you're on.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak,
I'm Claudia.
and we will see you at your next workout.